The first impression that we have of Rick Blaine is that he is selfish and doesn't care about anyone else.
When they come to get me, Rick, I hope you'll be more of a help.
I'd stick my neck out for nobody.
However, throughout the film, we learn that this is not the case. There's one person he eventually sticks his neck out for at the end of the film, his past lover Elsa. As soon as Elsa is introduced to the film, we know the two of them have history. As we watch Rick and Elsa reunite, the camera angles, music, and dialogue reveal that they had a special bond and loved each other in the past. These elements of film are used during Sam and Elsa's conversation, Rick and Elsa's reunion, and when Rick, Elsa, Victor, and Renaud drink together. Firstly, when Elsa is introduced, she is seated at Rick's nightclub and requests for Sam to perform for her. Upon meeting Rick, the camera angle changes from mid-shot to a close-up. This method is used to focus on Elsa's face so we can see her emotions as she asks about Rick. The change in camera angle shows that her asking about Rick is important, which hints that they have some sort of relationship.
Where is Rick?
The change in camera angle shows that her asking about Rick is important, which hints that they have some sort of relationship. Our suspicions are confirmed when Sam asks Elsa to leave Rick alone.
Leave him alone, Miss Elsa. You bad luck to him.
Now it is revealed that they once knew each other but had a falling out. Elsa asks Sam to play It, referring to As Time Goes By. Referring to the song as It and assuming Sam knows what she means shows the song is special compared to the other pieces Sam performs. This scene is shot using the mid-shot camera angle when Sam and Elsa first begin speaking. The camera angle also changes from a mid-shot or full-body shot to a close-up as Elsa listens to Sam perform As Time Goes By. The close-up is used to help portray Elsa's emotions as she listens to Sam's performance. We are led to infer that this song reminds her of Rick in some way. As Elsa listens to the song, she has a distant look as she stares into space while focusing on Sam singing and softly mouthing the words. As Rick enters the nightclub, he comes from the left of the shot, coming towards the camera. The side on which Rick enters is important because having him come from the left side makes him appear bigger, angrier, and more threatening. This is used because he is angry that Sam played As Time Goes By despite knowing Rick ordered him not to. Upon hearing Sam playing As Time Goes By, Rick rushes towards him, ordering him to stop just before locking eyes with Elsa. Rick's ordering Sam to stop shows that the song meant something to Rick and reminded him of unwanted memories. This further proves that Elsa and Rick had a relationship. The camera focuses on Rick's face, followed by Elsa's using a close-up to emphasize their reactions to seeing each other again. The emphasis on their reactions expresses this moment is crucial. Secondly, when they make eye contact, Rick is frozen in place with his eyes wide. Elsa is frozen with a similar expression. As they maintain eye contact, the background changes from the sounds of Sam playing and the background noise of the nightclub to music, specifically their song As Time Goes By. The sounds of the nightclub melt away to show that to Rick and Elsa, the rest of the world doesn't exist as they focus on each other. As Time Goes By replaces the commotion of the nightclub because the song symbolizes their relationship. The title of the song reveals that they knew each other in the past. Listening closely to the lyrics As Time Goes By shows that despite the time that passed, they still love each other. On the other hand, the song is now in a minor key. Changing a song from a major to minor key represents sadness or tension. In this case, the change in key is used to reflect the awkwardness between Rick and Elsa as they see each other after their falling out. This continues into Rick meeting Victor. The music representing tension in the background of the scene reflects the undertones of tension present as Rick meets Elsa's husband. This gives us more information about Rick and Elsa's relationship. The fact that there is tension between Rick and Elsa's current lover confirms that Rick once loved Elsa in the past. Rick and Elsa's conversation as they drink with Elsa and Renaud blatantly reveals that they knew each other very well several years ago. Renaud teases Rick, saying Elsa eagerly asked about Rick's whereabouts. After Renaud's comment and Elsa replies, "I wasn't sure if you were the same," the music shifts once again. As Time Goes By changes to a higher key and the music swells as harps and violins are added to build up this song. The growth of the piece as they chat shows the slight growth of their relationship as the tension dissipates and they reminisce about their time in Paris. The lower instruments accompany the strings as they mention the Germans marching into Paris. Similar to the change from major to minor, this method is used, which indicates that there are undertones of anxiety as they recall the bad memories of their trip to Paris. After Renaud makes a sly comment about Rick's sudden burst of humor, Victor makes a motion to leave. The lower instruments increase in volume when Victor mentions it's getting late. The camera shifts from the mid-shot to a close-up of Rick and Ilsa's face. Their expressions read that they aren't ready to part, but the higher strings grow once again as Ilsa and Rick say their goodbyes and Rick longingly watches them leave. In conclusion, film elements such as the use of camera angles, dialogue, and music were crucial elements in explaining Rick and Ilsa's past relationship and portraying their current feelings for each other.